Moses, whenever he went up on the hill to get God's law wrote down on the commandments, he come back and all these people was worshiping a golden calf. Well, what was he supposed to think? Of course, he's been up there a while, but what did God do? And you think God's going to change? God don't change. God opened the ground and they fell in. They were killed right there. God gets angry. I think that's the reason he sent Jesus down here, because he was getting ready to end the world then. I think he sent Jesus down here because God, he gets very angry, because you can read a lot of scriptures in there where he got angry and that things were destroyed. Things wasn't just left around. And, like Chris was preaching on last week about end times, be prepared, because that time is coming. It's just around the corner. You can look at the world out there. And, it's best to stay out of the worldly things if you can, but I know we got to have food and stuff like that. Well, of course, it's best to grow your own as possible, because they put so many chemicals in our food now. I think that has to do with making people sick, of all the chemicals that's put in there. But stand for God and be true to Him. But verse 4 says, "Let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If you of lack of wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering." See, it's telling right there to ask him in faith. It's like step out in faith whenever you're going to do something. If you haven't got the money to do it, step out in faith and God will let you do it. That's like on these nursing homes when we first started. We end up, I think we started just a couple, and then we end up, we got 9 of them. And we do need help if anybody wants to come out and help us, because we do need help, because these are a lot of people that needs people to come out there and sit and pray with them, or even hold their hand, or anything to put a smile on their face. And even when a child comes out there and sing, I think it just glorifies them people, because they just like they're glowing whenever they see a child up there singing. But we do need help, and if anybody wants to, like Carol said, I think she got the rest of them up there on the bulletin for us singing. We try to get one every month, but she's going to start giving it to Chris back there and putting them all up there where everybody will know where they're at and when they're going to sing them. And it sure is blessed me for all these nursing homes that come in there. And that's something that probably helped me start talking a little bit more, is going in and singing in the nursing home. Because when I first started, I couldn't carry a tune. I probably still can't carry a too good one, but it's better than a tin tub rattling now. Because before, that's what I sound like, a tin tub rattling. I thought I was going to frighten everybody away. Well, God's given me the courage to be able to stand and do for Him. And I just want to thank Him for everything. But ask God and ask Him in faith. If you lack wisdom, ask Him. He'll give it to you. I know some people say these words in this Bible is hard to understand. But if you ask for wisdom and you pray before you read, He'll give you the understanding. Because I used to couldn't understand them either. But I asked Him for wisdom and understanding. And He will give it to you. And He'll let you understand every word in here. I know some of these big words I can't pronounce. And a lot of them is just the names of somebody. But I know what they're meaning. They're meaning of people's names that's in there. And, maybe it's people like us that people can't pronounce their names. I know mine's easy, but, on my Indian name, you probably couldn't pronounce it, because it's Oogie Dali Tali. If I was to go out there and say that to somebody, they'd look at me like I was crazy. But, that's what it is, and it means 2 feathers. But that's what they'd call me. But I just want to thank God for everything, and I just want to reach out and stand for God, and I pray that everybody will continue to pray for me, that I can continue to speak for God. Because a while back, if I'd have looked out there and seen this many people out here, I'd have probably been hitting that door back there. But it's a good thing, though, I have these glasses, because everybody's blurry. But I still know that everybody's out there. But I just want to thank God again and just praise His name. And, whenever God gives me what I need to say, I don't go any further, because I mostly read, I mostly teach. That's why I say I don't call myself a preacher or a reverend. I'm just a servant. But I believe in every word that comes out of this Bible, and I believe it's true. And I'm going to stand for God, and I'm going to teach everything out of this Bible because I believe in it. If I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't be here. But it's true, everything in here. Everything's already coming to pass. Look around, look at the world, look what's coming in here now. Everything's coming to pass, and it's not going to be long. So if anybody out there is lost and needs God in their heart, you need to come and get Him, because all you have to do is ask Him and be pure in your heart. Don't come into the altar and take it back like I used to do all the time. I'd come up here and I'd take it right back to me. And that didn't do me no good. I was just wasting my time and everybody else's time when I come up here and would get down and take it back. Leave it with Him. You leave it with Him, forget about it, be patient, wait upon the Lord, your answer's going to come, because it's come for me. I just wanted to thank you. I want to ask Miss Elaine if she'd come and play, and Tim, if you'd like.